station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
And coming up on the news at noon, shot and killed. DC police are investigating a quadruple shooting that left one person dead and injured a child. Coming up, the search to find the shooter continues. And later, Damar Hamlin still fighting for his life. We have updates on the Bills' safety's condition. That's coming up. And thank you for joining us for the news at noon. I'm Mark Hall. We begin with breaking news. D.C. police are on the scene of a death investigation. It happened just steps away from the White House. The man was found near the ellipse of the park. According to D.C. police, they say he had trauma to his body. They say a fight broke out between two homeless people just after 6:30 this morning. The weapon, which they say was a metal pipe, was left on the scene. A person of interest is now speaking with police. What led to the altercation remains under investigation.
Any loss of life is tragic. We've been very descriptive in our emotions behind that, right? So this case, what I will say, it was good work with the responding officers that we are able to bring closure to this particular case. And as we have been, we will continue as an agency to work with our partners to make sure that we are working to prevent the crime, but also there has to be some accountability in the rest of the system.
And we will continue to follow this story and bring you more information as it becomes available. Meteorologist Damon Madsen joins us with the latest check on the forecast. Damon, the sun is not shining, but those temperatures still remain 50s, 60s?
Oh my goodness, very warm out there, Mark. We're climbing through the 60s already, and yeah, that is despite the fact that it has continued to be extremely cloudy and gray. And we are looking at some rainfall moving back into the picture as well. We've had some pretty dry conditions throughout much of the morning here in the DMV, but there it is. That rainfall is ever so slowly starting to pop back up on the radar picture off to our south and west. A few light showers moving into places like Fredericksburg, another brief shower over toward Front Royal. But the bulk of the steadier rainfall, it's not getting here until later this afternoon. A wider view of that satellite and radar picture shows the steadier band of rain and thunderstorms off to our south. The chance to see some thunderstorms has gone down significantly for us here in the DMV, but it's this batch of rain to the west over the Ohio River Valley that is more likely to bring us those soggy conditions as soon as 1 o'clock across the mountains. The large majority of us, though, won't see that steadier rain until the mid to late afternoon. When does this soggy weather start to exit out of here, though? We'll let you know coming up here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. The investigation continues into a deadly quadruple shooting that also injured a child that happened in the Brightwood neighborhood on Georgia Avenue. DC News Now's Lex Juarez has the latest on the investigation and reaction from neighbors.
Yeah, an 8-year-old shot, but also 3 other people as well. And police say that this was a targeted shooting in our community. It happened during rush hour when traffic is moving a lot like what you see behind me right now. Now, Chief Conti says that 3 men were actually getting into a car that was parked on the side of Georgia Avenue here when at least 2 shooters got out of a gray or silver SUV and started shooting at them. The suspect vehicle had actually been driving in traffic and stopped in the middle of the road while they shot at these men. Now, one of the victims died, the other 2 transported to a local hospital, and a 4th victim, an 8-year-old kid, was also shot. The shooting has the community torn up.
I want to cry because I'm tired. This neighborhood was the last couple of months around here. Down Georgia Avenue, up here, it's sad.
Well, the 8-year-old was an innocent bystander in this case. Police Chief Conti says they were standing on the sidewalk just like I am right now when one of those stray bullets hit them. As far as the suspect, well, police are still on the lookout and asking anyone with any information to reach out to them. In Washington, Lex Juarez, DC News Now.
All right, thanks to Lex. Developing now who will become the next House Speaker. It's still up in the air, but a new Congress has already made history. Hannah Brandt, reporting from Capitol Hill, has more about the GOP struggle to elect a leader.
A speaker has not been elected. On the first day of Republican rule in the House, the party clashed over who to pick as Speaker.
Look, today, is it the day I wanted to have? No.
Congressman Kevin McCarthy got the support of most Republicans. But a small group of conservatives, including Congressman Matt Gaetz, kept him from getting the majority he needs to become Speaker.
If you want to drain the swamp, you cannot put the biggest alligator in charge of the exercise.
The House went through 3 rounds of voting, but McCarthy's right-wing opponents weren't swayed, even as his supporters, like Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, urged them to reconsider.
This is not about prom king. This is not about a pastor. This is about electing a person to sit in the speaker chair so that we can all get to work.
McCarthy says he'll continue the fight, no matter how long it takes.
I'm not going anywhere.
And Congressman Steve Scalise pointed out the deadlock is stopping Republicans from moving forward with their agenda.
We all came here to get things done, to get big things done.
Democrats criticized the chaos as the minority members stayed unified behind their leader, Congressman Hakeem Jeffries.
Sad day for democracy. It's a sad day for the American people. House Democrats are unified, ready, willing, and able to get to work.
Well, happening now, a live look inside the House chamber. Lawmakers will take their now 4th try at electing a new House Speaker. We will bring you the latest once we know more. Well, after Kevin McCarthy became the first majority Speaker nominee to lose the initial vote in 100 years, former President Donald Trump chimed in on Truth Social. The 45th president said on his social platform that it's now time for all of our great Republican House members to vote for Kevin. Close to the deal, take the victory. And close the deal, pardon me, take the victory, and Kevin McCarthy will do a good job and maybe even a great job. Former president also urged Republicans to not let the victory in the midterm elections turn into an embarrassing defeat if the party fails to elect a speaker.